What's going on, guys? SHOT Show 2023 here with one of our favorite companies, Magpul. Chris has got some cool stuff to show us. Please take it away, man.
How's it going, guys? So this year we have the AR EST Selector. That's new. It'll ship with a long lever, a hybrid lever, and a short lever. You can configure it ambidextrously, set it up for 60 or 90 degree throw.
Nice.
And it comes with either red indicators or black indicators. It'll ship in black lever or FDE lever. We're looking at end of Q2 for release on that guy. We also have
price point on him?
Price point on that guy is $49.95.
Nice.
Yep. And I'll ship with a detent and a spring as well.
Sweet.
So we also have our wire control kit. We have one of them right here. It's a little tic-tac guy, half M-LOK slot. You can route cables, 2 cables all the way through. You can also route 1 cable at 90 degrees or 180 degrees to U-turn it. Keeps stuff from snagging up. If it does get snagged, it'll pop out before your cable gets ruined, so you don't ruin your nice pressure switch. And it also works well with our XTM panels, which is a legacy product. We also have our M-LOK barricade stop, which is pretty neat. It looks a lot like our hand stop, fits the other way. It's got a melanite steel face and a polymer housing. If you beat the face up bad enough, you can pop it out, buy a new one, throw it in there, and we're pretty excited about that. Super aggressive.
Dude, I'm stoked. I always play with the MP5 safety selector.
Yeah.
And so now seeing them.
Check it out, dude.
But yeah, stoked to see these. Super tactile, easy to use. I love that you guys went short throw as well. It's like my favorite.
Yeah.
So, and then, I mean, who doesn't want a more slimline profile here?
Yeah, it pops in just like our Type 2 panel, so it's super easy to install. No tools or anything.
Oh yeah, that's aggressive.
Yeah, right? Like, oh, jeez.
Sweet. All right, guys, we are now here with Jonathan over at the DAKA hard cases from Magpul. Really cool system if you guys haven't seen it yet, but Jonathan's gonna explain it all to us. Go ahead.
Yeah, so we've all got hard cases. I don't think any one of us love the inside of it. And we had the same experience. I mean, we're all shooters. We all, lug guns back from the range and other places. And so we thought, let's make a case. And as we looked at the problem, we thought that the bigger problem that's more interesting to solve immediately was the actual internal organization. I mean, most gun cases have it's open cell foam, it gets dirty, it tears, you start cutting it, you change the shape of your gun if some new Magpul accessory comes out, usually, and then things start to get really messy inside. So what we wanted to do, and we thought the best approach was this modular system where it's a toolless approach where literally it's like adult Lego blocks,
right?
And you can put it in any way you want on this grid system and change it up. You want to have, a little 1022 in there, or an AR and a pistol, or your mags, or whatever else. You just change it out, swap it out. It means now that you don't have to have all these different layouts. There's so many other benefits that come from this, though, because this material is actually the same material as we make the gun case from. So all the gun cases are made of, or most ones are made out of EPP. Okay. Which what we've done with this is we use the foam or pellet version of it, and then compress it into this. So you can see that it's quite squishy.
It's actually firm, but it's not. I'm not worried about this messing up my gear.
Yeah, it's got the same properties. Like it's fairly, thermally resistant. It's chemical resistant. You can get oil, mud, grit on it. And you just pull it out, spray it off, and you're good to go. Put it back in. The other thing is this is, these are the same material for bike helmets.
Oh yeah. So there you go. That's what it feels like.
I'm gonna grab this one again. So it absorbs a lot of impact. So what we've done is we've made a drop-in system.
I literally now own a Pelican case because of this.
Yeah. So you still own it until you get this. But now you can just take all of the existing cases and retrofit them with this system, and you can switch it out, maybe get rid of some cases or consolidate things. So that way you don't have all this foam sitting around, all this mess from pick and pluck and whatever else.
So right now, for people that are running Pelicans already, boom, you can just grab the organizer. But then, my understanding, later on this year, you guys are going to have full cases.
Yeah. So the first thing you'll notice is that this only has 2 large latches. We have nice quiet rolling wheels down here. The other thing I want to mention is you'll notice on the case we have these bump zones. They're
take more of that impact.
They're hollow, So when a traditional case hits the ground, the energy is transferred directly through the walls and cause fractures in the material there. But with these things, they compress and shift and move, and because they're not attached to a more rigid place, so this can bend upwards a little bit because the energy isn't going up here, it's not fracturing anything. So it protects the contents inside the case, and should there be what you might call a catastrophic impact, these are going to crack and not the contents of your case spilling out onto everything. So these are going to be available in 3 sizes. This is the R44, 44 inch, it's in the name.
Okay.
For ARPA rifle, we're going to have a carbine version and also have a long rifle version. Other things that are coming out soon though is with this grid system, it comes with the case as is, and it'll come with a bunch of these triple blocks and double blocks here, but we'll also be putting out all these accessories of like, a 12 pack of doubles and triples, a pack with V blocks so you can put sort of like the barrel or other cylindrical objects on there, whatever you want to do, and all these angled blocks of a couple diagonals, a couple of these 45 end blocks, and then these left and right angled blocks, so they can start to fit into all the sort of weird shapes of whatever you might want to put in there. We've had a lot of interest already. In the 1 week that we've been launched, we've had musicians, people
I'm right now, like my brain's just going about like how many like different things that people are going to do with this that are like, oh man, I never even thought of that. Like, yeah, this is cool.
So all of these accessories and things will be coming out in the in the next couple of months. This case should be shipping in Q2 with the carbine case soon after, and the long rifle case in the second half of the year.
You guys have pricing yet?
Yeah, it's going to be just north of 300 on the carbine case, around 350 on the rifle case, and a little bit more for the long rifle.
Gotcha.
It's from $130 upwards for the rifle size drop-in DAKA Grid Organizer system. That's for the aftermarkets, and then the long rifle version is a little bit more. So yeah,
I dig it, man. I'm stoked. Like, I like the idea of like you said, I'd rather have like 2 really solid latches versus 4 crappy ones.
Yeah, this is just the beginning of this system. We've got a lot of other things coming to put in the case. We've got these little containers with lids that fit inside of the grid system, so transparent lid. They're going to be in sort of like the same kind of length size as all of these little holes. So we've got one up to about like a 7 length where you can put an armorer's wrench or the bolt that you've taken out of your bolt gun. Or you can put ammo in there, those kind of things. They also nest nicely on top of one another, so you can have them stacked on your workbench.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's just the beginning of a lot of things that are going to be coming out on this side of things.
Awesome, man. I appreciate you taking time, brother. Thank you.
Pleasure. Thank you.